You see, up to the north, we have these fires coming out of Canada towards Lake Superior. So you can essentially see where these fires start and the smoke plumes push inward. So that's wildfire smoke moving in. It shows up better when you put the imagery on a black background. So we have that smoke up to the north. That is eventually going to start dropping down into western Pennsylvania. And the way this is coming in and the timing of this is going to work out where that wildfire smoke is going to get pushed down to ground level and get trapped there because an inversion sets up. Remember, that's where you get the warm layer of air above you and it prevents things from rising and dissipating. So we're going to be stuck with this smoke overhead on Friday, and poor air quality is expected, and this could become dangerous if you have breathing or heart issues. This is a situation where you're going to want to stay inside as much as you can. But temperatures right now in the 90s. It's going to be a hot night and another hot one tomorrow. So we have heat, we have smoke, and we're also going to talk some storms coming up.
All right, thanks, Ray. Millions of people, including we here in western Pennsylvania, could be impacted over the next few days by something hundreds of miles away.
Guidotti has more on how smoke from wildfires in Canada is making its way across the U.S. and affecting air quality.
You know, this kind of weather, being hazy and hot, is often described as soup. Well, there's a new ingredient to that soup coming in the form of Canadian wildfire smoke. As of this morning, officials in Canada as well as Minnesota say at least 850 wildfires are burning. At the National Weather Service in Moon Township, this big brown blob on the monitor is an image of what's to come and, to an extent, what's already here.
What that means is that we're going to start to, if you haven't already seen, a little bit of the hazy, milky sky up in the atmosphere. But fortunately, right now, it's kind of still staying aloft.
But those particulates will eventually be heading downward. Being dead square in a week with temperatures in the 90s, one would think that this all could make temperatures go a lot higher. Not necessarily.
Maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow into Friday, that, well, we're forecasting temperatures getting into the lower 90s or to around 90 degrees. Maybe we're a couple degrees cooler than that because that presence of that smoke limiting how much sunshine we can see at the surface.
And then there is the air quality factor and people's health.
When you start to combine the impacts of smoke and heat, that's going to just make it a little bit extra important for those sensitive populations that struggle with breathing or have respiratory issues to maybe take extra caution if they're venturing outdoors, maybe spend extra time indoors.
Now, the last time the region dealt with major wildfire smoke was back in 2023. This time, it's bad, but not that bad.
The content is not as high of level of particulate matters as what we saw there 3 years ago that impacted the Pittsburgh area as well as much of the East Coast.
Finally, if you deal with respiratory issues like asthma, don't forget to have one of these on board if you're going to be outside dealing with this heat. On Mount Washington, Ross Guidotti, KDKA-TV News.